The ashram is located on the outskirts of Bangalore, therefore, we had to travel for almost 2 hours to reach there. However, the moment we stepped foot inside the ashram, it felt like this beautiful, magical escape that we never wanted to leave. You could literally hear the peace along with the birds and the trees. After a quick ashram tour, we were allotted to our rooms, which was super simple but yet elegant. Oh, and the view outside the room was so gorgeous, just surrounded by trees, nature, and pure oxygen. And it's just a lot of walking. There's like trees and everything on the side. I'm the only stupid person to wear slippers. Clearly, she wore shoes. Show me your shoes. Let's go. I'm not showing my face because I'm looking really scary. But so it's my first day in the ashram. We're going out right now. But I just wanted to come quickly and explain what this entire course is. I'm doing this course called the Silence Meditation Program or the Advanced course. And it's basically where you be in silence for, let's say, 3 days, and you can't talk, you can't even mimic sounds, or you can't laugh loudly or anything. You just go in complete silence, like Maun Vrat. My hair is looking a little bad, but it's just the humidity. It's very hot. And the ashram is very simple and beautiful. You don't have like a fancy 5-star treatment, but you feel very at peace and happy. I have a very simple, cute room, and you get sattvic food for all days, which is pure organic food, not with extra mirch, masala, proper Indian food. And you have to walk on your own everywhere. Like where we're staying, the building is so far from where my course is happening, but there's no like special service. You have to constantly do things on your own. Even if you eat something, you have to go and keep your plate on your own. And it's just a very nice, simple life. It is genuinely beautiful if you wanna come out of like a materialistic entire zone, because I feel like I'm a little materialistic, very little. And with my career and my line of work, I feel like it is very important that I keep that entire balance between this life and that life. So I'm really excited to show you all my entire journey. That's our guru over there. So there's so many bodyguards and all of them. I'm not going to be putting a lot of makeup here. Please don't judge me. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were all patiently waiting for our bus to come so we could be dropped off to the location where the course was being held. I look like a fresh tomato, but it's just too early. And a few moments later, okay, now I have to run because I just realized I forgot my card. There's this card, ID card they give you, and me like a smart ass, I forgot it. So I'm just running up to get it. Guys, I'm going again. I got my card, but I forgot. I locked my roommate inside the room only.
Empath who feels deeply about everything that's happening around us.
Honor to be here tonight to recognize.
Now, chaos has a great way of following me everywhere I go. So, when I woke up on day 3, I realized that I had completely sprained my right foot. So, instead of attending the course, I hopped in a rig, went to the Apollo hospitals that's there inside the ashram, and waited for over an hour for the doctor to come. Finally, I was given an ice pack for my super swollen foot, as y'all can see, and few medicines that I had to have. Honestly speaking, I was in so much pain by this point, but I was just thinking that maybe this is God's way of testing me.
A 9-year-old called me auntie and I got very offended. But it's okay. Good to know I'm not the only crazy person carrying an umbrella.
I don't know, I didn't understand everything.
You didn't understand anything.
But the silence and the meditation, it was good.
Guys, we are at the Gosha. That's a bull, literally so big. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. This is the definition of a cow. Hi. Show yours. Why have we taken so much? We're so happy to have this after ashram food. We came all the way to Bangalore just to have KFC when literally Rameshwaram is over here. Literally.
Vegetarian KFC, huh?
Vegetarian KFC, paneer one we've had, only to miss Rameshwaram. That's the worst.